I'm sure you've all heard the phrase, fail to prepare and prepare to fail, but preparing in the wrong way can be just as detrimental to our marks. Sometimes we think we're revising when actually we're not being productive at all. In this video, I'm going to show you my method of revision that's got me first class marks at university. I'm not an expert in revision, but this method does use active recall, which is scientifically proven to be a really productive way of revising. But firstly, this video is designed to go hand in hand with the video I posted a few weeks ago about how I take notes at university. So if you haven't already seen that video, then do pause here and follow the link in my description to go and watch that video. Otherwise, this is not going to make a whole lot of sense. But once you've done that, let's get straight on with the video. So hopefully by now you've caught up and you've watched my video about how I take notes using Notion and how I use the toggle feature specifically to do this. The very first step in my revision process is to check my revision timetable and what topic I'm going to revise that day, and then to grab either a piece of paper or my iPad and to do a mind map of everything I already know about that topic. Once I've done that initial mind map, this is when my questions become really useful. So I'll open my Notion page and choose whichever week I'm revising, and from there I will go through all of the questions I've got on that page. I'll read the question and then I'll either try and answer the question in my head or I'll write it down on a piece of paper. From there I simply press the toggle key to then see what the answer is. If I got that question right when I answered it, I'll highlight it in green. If I got it wrong, I'll highlight it in red. And if I got it right but I kind of guessed the answer, then I'll highlight it in yellow. From there I'll then go and do exactly the same thing again. And then once I've gone through the questions twice, I'll put them aside and go back to my mind map and try and add anything new that I've learned in a different colour. And then once I've done that, I'll simply repeat the process again. So I'll go through the questions twice and again, add anything else to the mind map, but in a third colour. The idea is that over time, when you go to revise that topic, you should have more and more in that initial colour on your initial mind map. So that eventually when it comes to the exam, you should be able to write out the whole mind map, or at least most of the mind map, without actually going through the questions. And that's when you know that the active recall's really worked and you've actually learned the information. I then create a table such as this one, adding the week, the topic, the date I last reviewed the topic, and the score I give myself based on how well I answered all of the questions for that topic. I then leave a space for notes and a tag to tell me what module it's for. To do this yourself, just click anywhere on your page and click the / key and then type in database. Click on the database inline option. You can go ahead and retitle your table revision, and then once you've done that, click on the heading that currently says name, and we're going to retitle that topic. From here, we're going to keep pressing the plus sign and adding columns to our table. Firstly, click the plus sign, select the text option, and then relabel it week. Next, you just need to do exactly the same thing again, but this time select the date option and then title it date reviewed. The next time you press that plus sign, click on the select option and then title it score. Click the plus sign again, select the text option, and this time we're titling it notes. And finally, press the plus sign again, pick the select option, and this time just keep it as tag. You obviously don't have to have all of the same columns as what I've had, you can customize it however you wish. But once you've added all of the columns you want, you can then begin to add in the information for the topics that you're going to be revising. If you're following my template, then start off by adding the week that you were first taught that content and then the name of the topic. When you come to actually revising that topic, you can fill in the rest of the table, such as the date reviewed, the score you've given yourself, and any notes. To create different scoring options, click on the box and type in a word, press the enter key and it will take you back to the revision table. Then if you click on the box again, you're able to add more options. You can also change the colour of each option to correspond to the traffic light system if you wish to. You can do this by pressing on the 3 dots next to each option.
And finally, you can go through the same process again to add tags that will show you what module that topic is from. I also always add sort options as well, so that the topics I've revised a long time ago and that I feel least confident on always appear at the top of my table. To do this, simply click on sort at the top of your table and then ensure that the date reviewed is ascending and the score is descending. And lastly, if you wish to, you can also add a link that will take you right back to the page where you made those questions. To do this, click anywhere on the page below the table and click the / key and then type in link. Start typing in the name of the page where you added all the questions, and then you can simply drag and drop it into your table.
So there we have it. That's the revision method that I've used at university to get me top class marks. But I wished I knew about this earlier, because it can be used from anyone from GCSEs right up to university. So whatever stage of your academic career you're at, this method can be really useful to you. As always, I really hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please don't forget to let me know by liking and subscribing. And I would love to know if any of you implement this method and it helps your grades. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.